I quietly left a group plan after being left out of the conversation. So me and 4 other people have been doing board game nights every other Friday for like 8 months now. We rotate whose apartment we go to, and someone always brings snacks. It's pretty chill, nothing fancy. Last Wednesday, the group chat started blowing up about this Friday's game night. I sent a message asking whose place we were hitting this week because I'd lost track. Nobody answered. Then like 10 minutes later, someone sent a GIF and 2 other people started talking about some show. I figured maybe they didn't see my question, so I sent it again. Nothing. Thursday comes and I'm seeing notifications from the chat. People are talking about what games to bring, what time to meet, but nobody's saying where. I jumped in like, hey, can someone fill me in on the details? And the conversation just kept going around me. It was weird. I thought maybe my messages weren't going through, so I restarted my phone. Nope, they were definitely sending. Friday afternoon, I texted one person directly asking where we were meeting. They just responded, see you tonight, with a thumbs up. That's it. No address, no time, nothing useful. I almost didn't go, but we'd been doing this for months and I didn't want to be the person who flaked over some miscommunication. I figured I'd just show up to the last place we met, which was this guy named Austin's apartment, and hope for the best. I got there around 7 and rang the bell. Austin opened the door and seemed surprised to see me but let me in. Everyone else was already there sitting around the coffee table. They all kind of looked at each other when I walked in. I said hey and sat down on the floor near the couch. The vibe was off immediately. People were quiet. Someone suggested we start with Catan and everyone agreed real quick. We started playing, but I noticed people checking their phones constantly, like way more than usual. At one point, 2 of them got up and went to the kitchen and I heard whispering. When they came back, they wouldn't make eye contact with me. About halfway through the game, I asked if anyone wanted to order pizza. Usually, we all chip in and get food. Austin said, oh, we already ate actually, and everyone nodded. Nobody told me they were eating early. I just said okay and kept playing. Then I noticed the group chat was active. I could see people's phones lighting up on the table. I checked mine and there were no new messages. I refreshed it. Still nothing. That's when I realized they'd started a separate chat without me. I felt like an idiot sitting there. I wasn't about to ask them why they made a new group chat or call them out in front of everyone. That would have been humiliating. So I waited until it was my turn, took it, then said I needed to use the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, stayed there for maybe 2 minutes, then grabbed my jacket from the chair and left through the front door. Nobody was paying attention. I heard someone say, where'd he go, as the door closed, but I was already heading down the stairs. I drove home feeling pretty done with the whole thing. If they didn't want me there, they could have just said something instead of playing this weird game. The next morning, I woke up to like 15 texts. Apparently, after I left, someone said, well, that was close, and another person said, do you think he knows? I guess one of them accidentally sent a message to the old group chat instead of the new one. I opened it. It said, okay, so we need to finalize the cake order for his birthday thing next Saturday. Who's picking it up? Turns out they were planning a surprise party for my birthday. They made the new chat so I wouldn't see them coordinating. The weird vibes at game night were because they were trying not to slip up about it. When I quietly left, they thought I was upset and had figured it out.